Hello everyone, welcome to another quiz. Today is mini quiz number 19 and it's about authors. I hope you're doing well. Personally, I think this quiz is a bit trickier than the other ones, but authors is not my cup of tea. So I tried to make something that other people may enjoy. So let's see how it goes. If you're new at this quiz, welcome, and later on I'm going to explain how this quiz works. So grab a paper and a pen and let's start. So these mini quizzes are pretty straightforward. I'm going to ask you 20 questions in this case and you'll get 1 point per each correct answer. So you'll have 20 points total available. So as you can see in here, I'm going to ask you the question, and after I read the question, I'll start the countdown and you'll have 10 seconds per each one. So question number 1. Which British author is nicknamed the Bard of Avon? And the answer is William Shakespeare. Question number 2. True or false, J.K. Rowling's real first name is Joanne? And it is true. Question number 3. Dr. Seuss was the pen name of which American author? And the answer is Theodore Seuss Geisel. So if you just say Theodore Seuss, that's fine. You can still have the point. Question 4. Which of these characters was created by Charles Dickens? Was it Oliver Twist, Peter Pan, or Huckleberry Finn? And the answer is Oliver Twist. Question number 5. Which American author wrote a novel titled Of Mice and Men? And the answer is John Steinbeck. Question number 6. Which author famously declined the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1964? And the answer is Jean-Paul Sartre. And I read about him, and he rejected it because he didn't want any prizes, he didn't want any recognition, because he didn't want to become an institution himself. Very interesting. Question number 7. Which American author wrote the novel Beloved, which explores the legacy of slavery? And the answer is Toni Morrison. Question number 8. George Eliot was the pen name of which Victorian novelist? And the answer is Mary Ann Evans. Question number 9. True or false, Agatha Christie once disappeared for 11 days, sparking a nationwide search? And the answer is true. And obviously I read about this, and this was just after her divorce, if I'm not in mistake. And I think if it was nowadays, you have WhatsApp and Messenger, she probably would communicate with her with her loved ones. But back then she didn't have the chance, so she came back after 11 days. I don't think it was as mysterious as they put it, but maybe it was, we never know. Question number 10. Which British author coined the idea of Big Brother in 1984? And the answer is George Orwell. Question number 11. Who is the Colombian author of 100 Years of Solitude? And the answer is Gabriel Garcia Marquez, and I already asked this 3 times, I think, or at least I have this person already 3 times in my quizzes. So if you already do my quizzes for some time, you already know the answer. Question number 12. Which romantic poet lies in a grave in Rome with the inscription, "Here lies one whose name was writ in water"? And the answer is John Keats. Question number 13. Which Irish author's 1922 novel Ulysses was once banned in several countries for obscenity? And the answer is James Joyce. Question number 14. Which American author was nicknamed Papa? And the answer is Ernest Hemingway. Question number 15. Samuel Langhorne Clemens is better known by what pen name? And the answer is Mark Twain. Again, it was already in my previous quiz. I really like this idea of the pen names. Question number 16. Which French author wrote Les Miserables? And the answer is Victor Hugo. Question number 17. Toni Morrison won the Nobel Prize in Literature in which decade? And it was in the 90s, it was in 1993. Question number 18. Who was the Nigerian author of Things Fall Apart? And the answer is Chinua Achebe. And I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce the name well. Question number 19. George Perec wrote the novel La Disparición entirely without which letter? And the answer is the letter E. And last question, question number 20. True or false? Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein after she turned 21. And the answer is false, because she started, if I'm not mistaken, when she was 18 and she finished at 19. So this is amazing. What were we doing when we were that age, right? So we just reached the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment your score. If you enjoy our videos, please leave a like and subscribe if you didn't already. And we'll see you in a couple of days.